Had this meeting and it really got me thinking about really important things about how we conduct ourselves and how we live life. Specifically, it got me thinking about the energy of defeat and how that applies to the infertility. Because when we have a situation where you've been trying to conceive for a very long time and you've experienced miscarriages and you've done things that you thought were going to work and it hasn't, there is a deep disappointment that happens with that. But the other aspect to it is this fear that can creep in. The fear of, is this ever going to happen? And we start to question ourselves at our deepest core. That feeling, it induces a stress response within the body. The medical students are being welcomed at Harvard today. That deep feeling of disappointment from these experiences starts to build up into this energy of defeat that triggers many stress hormones. In that triggering of stress hormones, the body starts to focus on the cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline. We start to utilize all of those stress hormones for stress, for fight or flight, as opposed to for what the precursor of those hormones are actually meant to be used for, which is reproduction. There's a huge level of constriction that goes on, right? If you're trying to get pregnant, if you're trying to overcome infertility, miscarriage, one of the best things that you can do for yourself is tap into the energy of your greatest and highest well-being. If you don't know how to do that yet, start to ask yourself, if I could, what could that look like? What would it look like? What is something that I can do to feel a little bit better in this moment? We start to retrain our brain to have a different response. And that will get you further along the fertility journey than almost anything else you could do. I really do hope that you will implement that little strategy for yourself. Let me know in the comments, like what you could do that will make you feel better, healthier, happier. And start with those tiny step-by-step things that you can implement right now that can change your inner life. I look forward to hearing more.